Go ahead.
Klay Thompson.
Please
forgive me. I apologize. Klay Thompson, I have been so disrespectful. But we're going to get into that a little bit later. I know I have. D Money, the floor is yours, my brother. What's your reactions from last night's game?
Before I start this show, this here's my safari hat. You know what I mean?
He got his thinking cap on.
Because after this, we're gonna have to go on a safari to figure out where Jason Tatum's game is at right now. Because we don't know. We don't know where Jason Tatum is right now. The leader, the guy that's supposed to, everybody told me that he was a superstar. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for that guy.
Where is he? Where is he? Because I've been preaching that. Gospel. Oh my God! I got to talk to the bosses, bro.
And I mean, for yesterday, I mean, the tale of the tale for me is the turnovers. Like 18 turnovers. I mean, it was nasty turnovers too. It was really bad. Then, if you want to go down to let's talk about the Oscars that should be given to Jordan Poole and Gary Payton II. You know what I'm saying? They sold a lot of calls. Like, look, I can't even hate on it. Like, I was like, man, this is like Broadway type Oscar, Tony.
Yeah, they were critically acclaimed yesterday. No joke. When it came to the acting, they was on their best bullshit.
I was like, wow, like this is crazy. Like, I mean, I can't even blame the ref because as soon as he turned his head, Gary Payton over there rolling on the floor somewhere. I'm like, man, hey. Is what it is.
Your man Steph was what, 0 for 9 from 3. What's your thoughts on Steph Curry's performance and them still edging out this win? And, I know you're going to speak on Andrew Wiggins.
All right. I always get this thing about Steph Curry. I said, listen, y'all love to praise this man when he's hot. When he's not hot, when he's not splashing, people get real quiet. You know what I'm saying? It's like when he's not doing this sideshow thing, everybody get a little, they get forgetful. Or they be like, well, he's allowed to have a bad game or two. Not in the finals. You're not if you're supposed to be the guy. The Andrew Wiggins thing, look. All right.
No, hold on. Wait a minute. Slow down. Are you doubting Steph Curry now? That's what is that what the conclusion we're coming up with?
No.
Okay.
But y'all love to elevate him to these sky high limits when he's splashing, but when he's not splashing, everybody's quiet. Nobody's giving him no critical acclaim. If this was KD or if this was LeBron,
I know.
Oh my God!
You ain't got to tell me.
Oh my God!
If LeBron James would have shot 0 for 9 in a finals game,
yeah. Oh my God! Like
they don't lose. They were talking about that.
You know what I'm saying? Steph get a bad game, they just they sweep it under the rug. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, let me ask you this though, because now the narrative is Steph Curry may have lost the Finals MVP with that performance. If Andrew Wiggins can somehow duplicate what we saw last night, if Andrew Wiggins can somehow pull off another game or two similar to last night and Steph struggles, is it safe to say Steph may be robbed of another Finals MVP?
All right. So now we got to switch the search up because I got to find the sources that you gone to figure out him losing the Finals
MVP. Listen, let me tell you something, D Money. Every morning at 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm up on YouTube and I'm checking out all the professional NBA platforms that's dropping clips and streams, and I'm hearing the talk from last night post game. And this is the storyline that Steph may have lost or could potentially lose this Finals MVP to Andrew Wiggins, possibly, if he's able to pull it off. Is that a reality in your world?
Does lightning strike twice? Is a dead clock right twice a day? You know what I'm saying? All right, see, this is why I can't stand the prisoner of the moment mentality. Look, bro, like Wiggins.
Don't disrespect
cool.
Andrew Wiggins, bro.
Wiggins is not a bum. Never said he was a bum. But y'all gotta stop, bro. Listen, bro. Wiggins is, if he's supposed to be the guy that's supposed to lead, we're supposed to win that game. Fair enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying he's a bum, but I'm not saying he's an all-star superstar. He's not the leader of the team. And the fact
but see, this is not to cut you off, but shout out to the live chat, Warriors for Life. Shout out to him. He basically was ready to say the same thing I was going to come at you with. Like, now we have a problem with Steph Curry getting help.
No.
Yes. What I'm saying because this is what Warriors for Life said in the live chat. He said Steph went 7 for 13 with 7 for 13 from the field with 8 assists. Yeah, he missed his threes, but the Celtics was hell-bent on keeping the ball out of his hands and forced someone else to beat them. And Wiggins stepped up. We ask that of LeBron and other superstars all the time, to have role players do their job at pivotal moments in the season. Maybe not consistently, but at least make your paycheck. And Andrew Wiggins done that last night. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, he's a former number 1 overall draft pick or number 2. Like, he's not a scrub. I just think that
I love you saying that. I say he's not a scrub.
Yeah, but you was a little bit shaky, throwing a little bit of shade in there. You know, you got your thinking cap on right now. You're being a little bit disrespectful. I got to talk to the boss.
Steph, Clay, all right? And I'm guessing, you know what I'm saying, Wiggins is a starter. But, I mean, as far as most of the scoring, I mean, they got their sixth man, Jordan Poole, who the media told me that he was supposed to be the third Splash brother. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. He's not that guy right now. I agree with that.
You know, and the one thing I say about what the Warriors did well yesterday, every time that it seemed like Boston had the momentum, they was able to shift it throughout the night. I knew that the game was pretty much going to be out. You know, it was going to be that type of night when Jordan Poole hit that last shot in the third quarter. And I was like, yeah, it looked like it's going to be that type of game because I saw the momentum just starting to go.
Even earlier for me, D Money, the play that Draymond made when he did the fake pass and then went in the lane with the easy layup, when he made that move and I saw how crazy the crowd I said, yeah, this is going to be a different energy tonight. Like, even Draymond is on his game. So, you know, to have those guys step up when Steph, you know, didn't shoot well is all you can ask for. But Golden State has never won back-to-back road games in this whole playoff series. Do you give them a shot going into Game 6 at Boston? Because Jason Tatum, we about to get into him a little bit. He's up and down, but like I said, the Warriors haven't won back-to-back.
Smart money would tell you that, you know, these guys been champs before. They should be able to close it out in Boston. But I feel like Udoka's going to get these guys ready for having their back against the wall type of game. Right. Because as you see right now, it looked like, you know, Marcus Smart's out there, freaking Jaylen Brown. I'm like, Jaylen Brown, bro, what are you doing, dog? And then it's like he's sitting there constantly going at the rim and not only going to his right. And I'm like, bro, like, you have a left, like you have other things that you can do, bro. And it looked like a lot of things that these guys, you know, it kind of made them all kind of like one-trick ponies to me. You know what I mean? So then the bench got to step up too. The bench is going to do better at home. So
I don't know, man.
9 points from the bench is unacceptable.
Yeah, but Jaylen Brown to me is looking like the best player on the Celtics team. You talk about getting to the basket and not finishing. That seems to be Jason Tatum's problem.
He didn't look like it last night. To me, both those guys kind of let the team down, bro. And that just is what it is. And, you know, I know what you say about Klay Thompson. You say you're taking it back. Klay Thompson just seems to make the shots that need to be made. Like, as soon as you think the momentum's about to shift.
Dagger in the heart, Klay Thompson, bro. He just was hitting shot after shot last night. And I, like I say, man, I want to apologize because I've been campaigning for the last 2-3 years that Klay Thompson is very overrated. You know what I'm saying? And I've been sticking by that statement with a lot of conviction. And I will clarify that. I will stick to my guns as far as he's not the Klay Thompson that we saw when the whole Splash Brothers energy started.
Mm-hmm.
But when you consider the injury that he had and, how he's able to perform, it's more of an appreciation that he's still able to do that. Forget that he's not that same Klay Thompson. I don't think no one is expecting that but me.
Yeah.
So I've come down to earth on that. And, I'll give him props, bro. Just watching Game 5 last night, he was doing his numbers. Those guys did their job, bro. It's going to be scary for Boston to pull this off. But you're going back to Boston. Jason Tatum always plays well at home. Those guys play well at home. I think Boston is going to win and force a Game 7. I do think
they have to.
Still going 7.
If they don't, they're going home.
Yeah, no doubt. Or they're going to stay home. But, we kind of predicted this from the jump that this was going to be a 7-game series, bro.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing with like Derek White, right? 1 point, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, you got to do more than that. You got to,
especially for a guy that's been a starter in this league. Like I know he's on the bench, but I expect more from somebody like him. You know what I'm saying?
He's the reason why they done had success in the finals. So forget what he does throughout the regular season. Forget what he's done out the playoffs. In this matchup versus Golden State, the matchups, Derek White at the beginning of the series have been pivotal in Boston winning these 2 games. So if he has bad games like you just mentioned, that's just more of a hill to climb for the Celtics, bro.
Because you can't. I mean, depending on somebody like Pritchard, bro. No, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Pritchard can get hot when you already winning. Like he's somebody that can help you seal a deal, but you can't rely on him to make comebacks.
Yeah. Also, I got to put something like as far as like the Robert Williams, right? Udoka has to find a way. Because I know Robert Williams isn't 100%, so he's going to have to find a way to divvy out his minutes to where he could be effective in certain stretches. Because I know when Robert Williams is in the game, Golden State, they become pretty much jump shooting team. You live and die by the jump shot because they're not rushing the rim. Right. As soon as they took him out the game, it was like the floods open. You know what I'm saying? They're like it was crazy. And then looking at one thing that I do like about with Andrew Wiggins was capitalizing on a lot of those things. And then his mid-range jumper was falling. And then, like I said, you don't have Robert Williams in there because you pretty much playing catch-up because he's not like the scorer. Right. You got Wiggins who's, with his athleticism, that dunk yesterday, I'm like, oh, man.
Coach Udoka, I'm not going to say he got exposed yesterday, but Coach Udoka, I didn't like the way he didn't make adjustments in favor of Jason Tatum because Andrew Wiggins was playing defensively Jason very well. And, Jason seemed to be tired to me a little bit, beat. And, seeing Coach Udoka not making any adjustments, to help Jason get a little bit more rest, more time. And as far as giving them help with the way Andrew was playing, I was a little bit disappointed in the coaching with Coach Udoka. But I think those guys those guys will cross every T and dot every I for Game 6. And they'll force a Game 7. I think Steph will come back playing well, but I think Boston and those fans, they're not going to get eliminated at home.
No. And then, like I said, we've been waiting on the breakout for Jason Tatum. I mean, what better time than with your back against the wall? You know what I mean?
Now or never. It's now or never. But even still, though, bro, we can give him props. He can have a 40, 50-point game. It's at home. But the series is not over. What can you do in Golden State? That's all that's going to matter now. You had an opportunity to close this thing out at home and you couldn't. It's all about what you've been doing on the road. And in Golden State, he has not played well so far.
That's a fact. One more thing, bro. I gotta talk to the bosses about Al Horford, man, because he looked like he's starting to look old again, especially for this last yesterday. And I be having like sometimes these guys be forgetting like they're tall. Golden State is a small team, bro. Like there's certain things that Boston can do to just use their size against them. And I feel like they're not doing it. Like they've kind of fallen into Golden State game where they're trying to run and they're trying to get into this shooting match with Golden State. That's just not going to work.
It's not going to work. And you're probably right. Al probably is tired, bro. Like how many miles is on those legs, and look what he's contributed to getting the team to this point. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people expected him to play as well as he's done throughout this whole postseason. So he's giving it his all, and it seems like he's running a little bit out of the tank. But this is your job now because you got all these other young guys. Al has given you more than what you expected. It helped get you there. So now, put him on your back and carry it, the rest of the way, man. I think Al could still make another big shot or two in these next couple games. Mm-hmm. But you might be right. Overall, he might be done. He done gave us everything, Can't be mad at the boy Al, for real.
Got you.
No. Last thing before we get up out of here, D Money. Charlotte Hornets, Montrezl Harrell. He was
I was just about to bring that up.
He was arrested last month, and he is now being charged with a felony drug trafficking. I think 3 to 5 pounds of marijuana in a book bag and vacuum sealed. Book bag he was caught in his car on the interstate. Right. Montrez is actually up for free agency in the summer. He's had little attitude problems and stuff like that. Is it a possibility Montrezl Harrell has already played his last game in the NBA?
Yeah, doing something stupid like that this late in your career, you should know better by now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like little things like this, like, dog, that could have been avoided, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have people like that are supposed to be around you to avoid things like this. Now they try to put the drug trafficking charge on you. You about to look like Sam Hurd from the NFL, bro.
And that's the thing. And I tried to explain that about in the Brittany Griner situation. When you are getting locked up, like the way the vocabulary and the way they word and Trump charges, they can make you seem like you Pablo Escobar or Tony Montana. You know what I'm saying? Stupid move, man. Stupid move. Caught on a traffic stop. You know what I'm saying? With that much weed.
I mean, like I said, like all that could be for you, but they're gonna see it like, oh, nah, you trying to distribute. They're gonna flip it in a way to where it's gonna look different.
It just looks bad, period. Like it looks bad, period. Because what is an NBA? What are you doing with 5 pounds of? How you gonna sit up there and claim possession on 5 pounds of marijuana? Like that just don't work. That don't even end you in Kentucky on the interstate. It just don't make sense, and it's just bad timing for him. Charlotte just got a new head coach in Kenny Atkinson.
Yeah.
They not going to want to bring this type of energy back and have to re-sign him when they don't. His contract is done. He's done in Charlotte. He's done in Charlotte.
Charlotte got a whole bunch of they got a whole gang of things that's going on with them, bro.
But they got some potential though, bro. You got LaMelo Ball. Those guys was, they did good. I'm saying as far as on the court.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Those,
but you gotta bring those guys in for they making they're a young team, but they're making these type of decisions. Like even the kid that got a lean in his cup, you know what I'm saying?
Miles Bridges. Was that Miles Bridges? Yeah,
I think so. And I'm like, bro, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? These things like this, and I'm like, you trying to chop it up because these guys are young, but I'm like, dog, like
not acceptable, bro.
No, absolutely not. So I wouldn't be. Harrell's not somebody that can't be replaced. So yeah, if things go through the way that they're trying to put it, I wouldn't be surprised if this is last game.
Charlotte is definitely not giving him another contract. They're not going to re-sign him. He's done. But I'm just looking at other teams in the NBA, what his skill set and his demand is right now, and then having this over his head. Mm-hmm. Like if he's convicted, he's going to be facing some years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he's not even going to be available anyway. He might be done, bro. It might be big 3 energy. Ice Cube, holla at that boy, man. It might be big 3 energy. Montrezl Harrell, bro. I'm at the top
in about 5 years. Yeah, holla at him. Yep.
All right, D Money, I appreciate you, bro. As always, man, you guys are now rocking with the best. This is episode 138 of the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Hope you guys enjoyed Game 6. Myself and D Money will be back with y'all later on in the week to recap and discuss that. D, you got anything else you want to say before we tap out?
Nah, man. Look, bro. Hey, Boston, bro. That can't happen no more. I don't want to keep sitting here and explain these kind of travesties to 7. We're good. You know what I'm saying?
It's only right because this show is called the Best of 7. It's only right that they go 7 games, bro. Boston, they have to do it, bro. They have to. Because we got more to debate. We got much more to talk about. So we can't have the season ending this week, yo. We can't let it happen. But all right, man. Peace to my NBA family. It's your host, 7 Mitchell, with the Best of 7 Sports Talk. I just wanted to take this time out to say thank you to each and every one of you guys for so much support for the podcast. I hope you guys are really enjoying some of the outside-the-box angles we take, bringing you in these NBA storylines. Please don't forget to like and share. Most importantly, rate the podcast. You can follow us on social media. All the links will be in the description. And if you would like to contribute to the Best of 7 Sports Talk platform, we have merchandise available, as well as links for the merch, and donations will be all in the description. Once again, thank each and every one of you guys in the NBA community for supporting the show. This is 7 Mitchell with the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Let's talk some NBA action.